Hey guys, welcome back to another video. As you can see, there's nobody here with me. It's just me today. I figured I would just take this time to just kind of share like a testimony, if you will, about my journey and just where I am now spiritually. I would say before 2019, I didn't really consider myself like a spiritual person. You know, I believed that there was God, the Messiah, Jesus Christ. I believed that there was and believed that God was real, but I had my doubts. And so, before 2019, this is kind of on the fence about like the whole thing. So 2019, I was playing tackle football for a women's football team, and I ended up getting hurt. I ended up breaking my right ankle, and I didn't know that it was broken until 2 days later when I went to the doctor, and they confirmed that it was broken, and they put me in a temporary cast, and they said that I would just be in this temporary cast until I saw my actual doctor, and then they would decide if I needed surgery or not. So I had already decided in my mind that I didn't really want surgery. I don't really feel safe putting my life in man's hands. I didn't want surgery. I knew that I didn't want surgery. So I ended up going to to see a doctor, and he confirmed that not only was my ankle broken, but that it was an unstable ankle fracture, meaning that my bones had shifted out of place. Basically, he was saying that because my ankle was unstable, I needed surgery. And I just remember thinking to myself, like, I don't want surgery. So I asked him, I said, what would happen if I didn't get surgery? And he said that I would soon have arthritis set in my ankle. He said that it would heal, but that it wouldn't heal properly, and all these negative things. And I was stuck, like I didn't know what to do. And so I called my sister, and my sister is like a firm believer in God. And so I called her, and she's like, okay, so this is what I was telling you about. She's saying, this is what man says. Man says that this is going to happen, this is going to happen, this is going to happen. She said, but what is God saying? She said, get your cast, get a permanent cast put on, and trust God. Don't get the surgery. But that was kind of like confirmation for me, because I already didn't want surgery. I told the doctor that, I don't want surgery, that I just wanted the permanent cast put on, and I wanted to trust God. And he told me that I was making a terrible decision and like the worst decision of my life. And I still decided to get the permanent cast put on, and he instructed me and my mom that we needed to sign a form saying that we went against doctor's orders. And I mean, that was fine. We got the permanent cast put on, and that same day I met up with my sister that I was on the phone with when she told me not to get the surgery. I met up with her, and she at a store parking lot, and she anointed my ankle, and she prayed over my ankle and me. And she said, don't be afraid if something happens tonight, if you feel something happen tonight. And I was just like, okay, wasn't really thinking too much of it. Later on that night, I'm just laying down, the room was dark. I think I was playing like some instrumental music or something like that. But all of a sudden, in the same ankle that I broke, I felt a warm tingling sensation in my ankle, and I didn't know what was going on. I just remember laying there, and I was like, God, is this you? Like, I didn't know what was going on, but I felt a warm tingling sensation, and it kind of stayed there for maybe like 5 minutes. It didn't hurt. It felt good. It felt comforting. It's kind of like a massage, and I felt like my bones, I don't know. I felt something going on. I can't explain it. All I know is I felt a warm tingling sensation in my ankle, and the next morning I woke up and I put my ankle down in the cast. Now, before I had gotten the cast put on, before I had gotten anointed, any of that, every single time I would put my foot down off the bed, it would hurt, burn, and it was swollen, and it would just hurt really bad, and I would always have to take pain medication. But after I felt that strange sensation, after my ankle got anointed, I put my foot down off the bed, and it was like nothing. It was no pain. It was nothing. And I was just like, oh my goodness. It was just like that for a really long time. Just no pain, no nothing. I didn't have to take pain medication anymore. It was like that for the whole however many weeks I was in the cast. So coming up on, I want to say 8 weeks. I spent 8 weeks at a cast. I'm not sure. But I just remember telling my mom, man, I just want this cast off before my birthday. I just want this cast off before my birthday. And so she scheduled an appointment the day before my birthday, which is July 10th. So my birthday's on July 11th. She scheduled an appointment July 10th. When I went back to the doctor, I got my x-rays taken again. And before the doctor came in, they put the x-rays up on the screen, and it looked like my bones had completely shifted back to where they were supposed to be, but I wasn't sure because I'm not a doctor. So I was just like waiting for him to come in and confirm like what was going on. And then sure enough, he looked at the pictures and was like, everything looks great. And I was just like, I was out of it. But my mom said that he was saying that everything looks great. He was like, we're gonna put you in a boot. He was like, put pressure on it, walk around on it. He said everything looks great. So I was just like, wow, the fact that this doctor over here told me that it wasn't going to heal properly, that, you know, I was going to have this and that and this and that, and just to see that God came through for me, even though I had my doubts, it just makes me really grateful to know that he came through for me, and he came to see about me, and he cares about me, and he loves me. So I was just very grateful. And I don't have arthritis. I can move how I want. I can run, I can move, I can jump, I can cut. Like, it's like it was never broken. Really, really grateful that he would come see about me. And I don't know, I just wanted to share this story with you guys. I feel like this is for somebody. At the end of the day, God is the one who has the last say so. Man can say this, man can say that, but at the end of the day, it's what God says. Guys, thank you for listening to me, and I'll see you guys later.
Take time to pay, it'll pay off. Take time to pay, it'll pay off.
Father God, we come to you in the name of Jesus. We come before your holy presence because we know